It's my great pleasure today to welcome some long-time friends and partners back to Jupiter's Hotel and Casino. The team of Dance Fantasy Productions, Lindy and Ben Russell and John Eromanis. Welcome back, guys. And it's great to be working with them again for the next stage show that we're planning to have here at Jupiter's. We're also very pleased to be welcoming back one of Jupiter's most popular and spectacular performers that we've had at Jupiter's Theatre, Mr. Joe Libero, for our next show. Joe, I'm sure, is someone who is well known to many on the Gold Coast. Indeed, as I travel through the Gold Coast and I talk to people about things entertainment related, his name is one that keeps coming up in conversation. It's a great privilege to have him back here. We're very excited and we're very sure that the show that Dance Fantasy Productions and Joe Libero are bringing to this property will be another success for Jupiter's Theatre.
Before we move on, so thank you very much to Craig. We'd like to do the official unveiling of the new stage show here at Jupiter's Theatre. And so Craig and Lindy, if you'd like to take your places on the other side, we'll have great delight in announcing the name of the new show. So, by all means, let's go. There we go.
We're delighted to be back at Jupiter's, and thanks to Craig and Brian Hodge over there. We are so grateful that we can do this collaboration together and bring you something really, really spectacular. After much deliberation, we decided to call the show Genesis, and really this was to represent a new beginning and a rebirth of magic. We all know that magic is extremely popular worldwide, and especially we found with the audiences, both locals and tourists alike here on the Gold Coast. We formatted the show to appeal to all types and ages, and we hope to fascinate them and give them something that is truly memorable and really out of their every ordinary day lives, basically. Genesis premieres on November the 18th, and tickets are on sale as from today. Lastly, and by no means least, we are so pleased that Joe is back with us here, and be prepared to be transported to a different, unique, and really, truly fascinating dimension. Thanks so much, and then I hand you over to our director and inspiration, Ben Russell.
Thank you very much. Well, that's a fantastic title to live up to, and I hope when I see you all there on opening night, we've going to be managed to accomplish what we're all saying and setting out to do from today onwards. So thank you very much, Craig, and thank you very much, Lindy. For us, this was really an idea that came together about 5 years ago, and that was really something which we were looking at to celebrate the 30th anniversary of our company, Dance Fantasy Productions, which was established in 1980. And when we really started thinking about the show, there was something very important. What kind of genre, what kind of style of production would we do? And for us, magic kept coming back time and time again. And when we started thinking of magic, things started moving very, very quickly. It was something that's universal for everybody, for all ages. It's pure escapism. And creatively, it gave us a feel to be able to push the boundaries of what is possible in entertainment. And that's really what our company has been all about. And when we really thought about magic, the key thing for us is, well, who's going to lead it? Who's going to push the show to the forefront? And again, that was an incredibly easy decision. When we thought about magic, first name came up, Joe Libero. So we got onto the phone with him, and again, discussed the show, discussed what kind of thing we'd like to be doing, and he jumped to the opportunity, saying, okay, this is an opportunity to collaborate and produce something that people have never seen before. It means new illusions, new scenic designs, new costumes, new music, new special effects, basically pushing the boat out to do everything we possibly can to make this show the best thing that Australia's ever seen, and obviously the world will have ever seen. We're doing that with, as I said, original scenic designs. So these will have numerous set changes and scenic changes, different tableaus, all different from one another, making the world in which Joe inhabits and the characters of the show inhabit bigger and bigger and bigger. To wrap everything up, this is going to be something better than you've ever seen, I can assure you. You can quote me on opening night with that same comment I've just said, but it will be something that will truly blow audiences away. Mr. Joe Libero.
Hot book, huh? I'm great to be back in the wonderful Queensland here on the Gold Coast. So I'm excited, really, really much. And I love your money here. I show you a thing, because the quality. I just changed some money here in the airport. This is my favorite still here. Watch, 20 Australian dollar. That's good. For you, Brian, huh? My favorite number still. I know it works in Jupiter's too, in the casino. So, no, great. I've been traveling a lot around Europe, of course, and having a lot of ideas with me. I've been to Tibet, so we have monks in the show to create that Gothic feel. Mystic spell with the torches, the effect. For me, the show always starts before you come in the auditorium, always outside the auditorium or outside the casino venue. The show has started already. We have people there. It's mystique is in the house. That's very important. Always been, and it's a 90-minute show with a lot of elements of, like you always said, dance fantasy, Lindy, Ben. And yeah, it's the mixture, of course, audience participation, sleight of hand. Audience is very important in the show, of course, to make them part of my performance. So no, seeing is believing. It's always it will be something very different.
Absolutely. I mean, it's been incredible working with Joe. Just briefly, it's been incredible working with Joe as well, because creatively it just frees you up so much. I mean, there's no real obstacles. And as I said, we've had a very personal relationship, and we've known each other for a long time now. And so the expression of creative ideas has just been great. And that's why we're looking at, as I said, brand new illusions, concepts and ideas that have never been seen before. And that relationship is just brilliant. I mean, you know, personally, it's just fantastic, just seeing the kind of ideas that come up with and just making the impossible, as you said, possible. And that's really what this is all about. So, you know, it's been a real privilege so far, so thank you.
But a lot of this is we really worked through it. We worked with this for years now, and all the things, 4 containers are on the way already. So it's shipped, so it's there. It's on the way. Very soon it will be here. Sure, so that show is like quite rapid. Of course, we need to practice it with all the crew and the cast and everything here to make it happen. But that we have in November there. So.
But exactly. Just to add on what Joe's saying. About the show is, you know, it revolves around Joe, but there are so many other elements going on, you know, daily. I mean, which we're still working on. We're starting, you know, the set construction, costume fabrication has been in the process already for months already. And so really when we all arrive here, 1st of November, when Joe's back here at the beginning of November, really it's all hands to the deck, because we are creating everything around him. And the rehearsal process will already have begun, and we've really got just over 2 weeks of stage time to create it. Again, so it's not a touring show coming in with a couple of days bump in or getting us in. So we're enabled to use all of this fantastic facilities at Jupiter's and to really exploit the theatre as much as possible to create something, as I said, brand new. At the moment, we're looking at a cast of 30, so an expansive cast. As I said, international and domestic dancers as well as acrobats. And we're going to have a female singer as well. So it's a very diverse cast. So you're not just focusing on one genre of entertainment. There'll be a lot of variety in the show, which will cater really, as we were saying, for all age groups, all demographics of people really. So basically revolving around Joe.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot over the years, but I will have a La Table also, the big table with 60 steel spikes, where I have like 60 seconds to escape. Yeah, the guillotine, of course. Yeah, it's a brand new one too. Yes, that's good.
I'm still convinced you of that one.
No, that is really, since you see the picture there, of course it's a big guillotine, like a French guillotine, but it's made in white. It's more Philip Stark influence, so it's white and it looks really, really scary. It is scary too, because I just done it now 10 times and people freaks out.
And it's okay, so
yes.
right.
You've actually healed up quite well.
Very well, huh? Thank you, Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 to 95. usually. I have a lot of kids coming, a lot of kids to the show, and that's
Kids are fantastic because they've got such an open mind, is that they're spending half the time, you know, convincing their parents, and their parents know less than they do when they're watching the show. So, as Joe said, you know, this is something for the whole family, and you know, we've got stuff which will cater for everybody. I mean, we're really excited about it. So yeah, we've got something for everybody. You've heard us talk about the show, and from November 18th, when we do the official opening, we'd love to see you all there. And again, thanks very much to Joe for flying especially from Sweden. And as he gets back, literally he has a few hours, and then he's working again to another few thousand people. So it's been a great privilege to have him down today. Also, of course, to our executive producer, Lindy Russell, who again has been instrumental, and Mr. Johnny Romanis, our supervising producer. And finally, and very importantly, because otherwise we would have no place to do this show for you, Mr. Craig Peachy. So thanks very much, and it's been a real privilege, and we'll be around later to answer any more questions you might want to have. Thank you.
Thank you.